Okay.
What diet? Because we've tried it all.
We have tried it all.
When we first started dating, you were vegan.
I was a
Full-blown
vegan.
Vegan, juice cleansing.
Yep.
All of that stuff.
All the green juice.
I could give you my opinion on your energy, your health from my standpoint, but why don't you talk about that? What's the diet's experience like?
From the very beginning?
From the beginning, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, vegetarian is what it is. You're a vegan and you just eat what you think is whole foods when really it's just these fillers of seed oil crap and not good for you. And I think it's very funny because when I stopped being a vegan was the second that I got pregnant and my body was like, you need a steak. And I ate a steak and did not look back since then. And then of course you do like okay, you can only eat 1,000 calories and it needs to be like high in protein, low in fat, eat a bunch of salads, here's your salad dressings, and you do that. But I think for metabolism, that also like kind of wrecked my metabolism. And then we got into the eat right for your metabolism.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Eat right for your blood type.
No.
Oh, and your metabolism. I mean,
and
kind
there
of around
was
the same
one,
thing.
how to eat for your metabolism. Yeah, something like that. And so that introduced me.
And stuff, right? Yeah.
That introduced me into
Kate Deering.
Kate Deering. That's what it was. It was Kate Deering, and that was a really big movement.
It was.
Of like, salads don't sustain you. You need high fat, a lot of butter, a lot of red meat, potatoes, all the things that as a woman you're told not to eat.
Right.
Cheeses, and yeah. So that really opened my eyes into that, and then I think you went carnivore.
I did.
And I was like,
carnivore.
I love fruit way too much.
And we didn't even know an animal-based diet existed.
Not at all. Did not know it existed. And I was like, I think I could eat meat and fruit all day long.
Yeah.
And then somehow we got into animal-based, and I was like, this is it. This is finally the way of life for me. Is animal-based is where I feel the best. Where it's tons of steak, tons of fruit, dates with butter and sourdough bread and cheese. Yeah, all the things. I don't think, when's the last time you had a salad?
I can't. I have no idea.
I can't either. Not recent at all.
Not recent at all.
Or veggie.
I mean, maybe broccoli?
But when was the last time you had broccoli?
Oh, a long time ago.
I mean, carrots, like we have carrots, and broccoli is really not that bad. And again, it's just seeing how the foods change and affect your body.
I love doing those tests. I love experimenting with these things with you and doing it together and doing it with our family. You know, like we're different from a lot of people that people watch on the internet. We have 4 kids and we let them experiment with these things. We let them experiment with Cheetos and eating the things that kids eat and being a kid. Like we don't force them to live a certain lifestyle. We don't force them to get in the sauna or the cold plunge or work out. It's fun when they do, but we don't force it. And it's been really fun experimenting with all these different things and learning like our biodiversity, what works best for us. And what works best for us may not work best for people watching and listening, but we definitely have learned a lot through the years of at least experimenting. So now flash forward to today, we were talking about different wearables, like you'd like to wear a different wearable maybe to track some things. What do you think you need to track?
I don't think I need to track anything. I mean, I have nothing on. I don't even wear a watch anymore. I think it's more, I'm seeing the Oura rings being pushed, and I just think it would be cool. Okay, well, I think it would be cool to actually wear something at night because we bed share with my 5-year-old and we have an 8 sleep. And so I love the 8 sleep, and I love that it tells you your HRV, how long you slept, how long you were in REM and deep sleep, and like these are the times that you should work out. However, I have noticed that depending on where he sleeps, it will pick up his metrics also. So I never feel like I have gotten a true
reading, like
a true reading for me, and that's why I think I want to try a wearable.
And why not an Apple Watch with the new health tech?
I don't know, because I don't want an Apple Watch.
I mean, I can tell you my experience with the Apple Watch because I went all Apple. Like I had all the Apple things.
Yeah, I just want it to like read my data and move on with life. I don't want a text message like
same here. That's what I was gonna say.
I don't want anything extra.
Yeah.
I don't want Vivint. I don't want
all the things.
Yeah.
All right, maybe an Oura ring or a ring wearable is something we need to check out. I think they just launched one, so maybe we'll look into that. And if you're watching this and you have any experience with Oura ring or any other wearables, let us know in the comments below, because there's one thing we like to do. It's experiment.
Yeah, try it.
And if you're not new to the channel and you see a lot of the different content and products we talk about, we're not exclusive to any of them. We get to talk about any product. So if there's a product you want to see either of us review or talk about, let us know.
Yeah.
There's so many. There's one thing we know about this health and wellness world and industry is there is no shortage of products.
No. Mm-mm.
And I think I want to kind of full circle moment this whole thing, because right now we're sitting in my happy place. This is my podcast studio, aka my happy place. It's the woods beside our house, and I've kind of set some chairs out here. This is where I love to read the Bible. I love to come out here. I film out here a lot. And to me, this feels like the Garden of Eden a little bit. Like, you're surrounded by trees. Like, you can't see anything anywhere. You're just in like a garden, and it feels really good. And I think I just filmed the video, and it's going to be published soon. So maybe if someone's watching this, they've seen it before. I don't know. About getting back to the garden, you know, like, it's actually a lot of the biohacks we do, like the expensive wearable tech and stuff.
Of course, that's fun fluff.
It's fun fluff,
Yes.
but it's not necessary. Like, it's really not necessary in the grand scheme of things. If you want to feel better, reconnect with nature. I mean, it's here. There's not a lot of
No,
it.
that's so hypocritical.
Is it?
Yes, because I would have never known that I was allergic to eggs. And again, I think that's important to note is like, yes, you can get close to nature, but we have chickens that supply our eggs. Like, how much closer can you get? But if my body is saying, hey, no, in this stage of life, like, eggs actually hate you.
True.
And they'll wreak more havoc on you, then that advice would not work for me.
Dang. Okay. You're right. Get a wearable. Get some wearables.
At least just to get
Yeah.
a baseline. You don't have to wear it forever, and you don't need to be consumed by it or let it rule your life.
Yeah.
But get a baseline, figure out, okay, this is how my body responds to this. This is what I need to work on, whether it be sleep or eating at certain times, not fasting or fasting. Like, I think everybody, again, like you said, is so biodiverse that it's so hard to take somebody's
Their advice.
Yes.
You can't live someone else's life.
You cannot live someone else's life. And that's all we can do is like, hey, this was my personal experience with this, and this is why I think it might help you if you're looking for it.
Right.
But like you never had problems eating eggs, and so you can get back to the garden, whereas like I might need a little help to get me back to the garden, but I might need a little bit of, you know, some tech and
Yeah.
I think both can exist.
I think both can absolutely exist. And I love that you actually said that. I love that you stopped me mid-sentence and said that, because it's true. Like, there are a lot of biohacks like grounding, morning sunlight, not fearing the sun, things that will, for most people, make them feel a little bit better. But like, even for us, like, we wore a ton of sunscreen growing up. I wore a ton of sunscreen growing up.
I know.
We wore sunscreen. We
Yes.
put sunscreen on our kids, and now here we are 5 years. I think it's been 5 years since we put any sunscreen on any of us.
Yeah.
Like, none of us wear sunscreen, but we live in Florida. We couldn't just do that. There were things we had to do. We had to eliminate a lot of the processed foods when we were going to be out in the sun, a lot of the inflammatory foods that our body's trying to get rid of. And I think kind of going back to what we talked about is like, experimenting is so powerful, you know, and like even doing some eliminations. That's what got me into the carnivore diet to begin with, is I was trying all these different things and nothing seemed to make me feel any better.
Yeah.
And the carnivore diet was also known as the elimination diet. You're literally eliminating everything out of your diet except for the vital nutrients that come from beef and meat, grass-fed, by the way.
Right.
And I felt amazing after 5 days. Like, after 5 days of a carnivore diet, I felt like, what? Why don't more people do this? And then I got to like day 12 and I had the carnivore craps, as some people will know about. And I was like, oh, this isn't sustainable.
No.
I don't want to do this. Started introducing fruit back into my diet, and now primarily an animal-based diet.
Yeah.
I feel
Which
the
is my
best I've ever
favorite.
felt.
Yeah, I think we both do. I think it's definitely changed our lives.
That's changed our lives. Having fruit and meat in excess, like where the kids, that's what they're exposed to. Honey, milk, like dairy, the stuff the kids are exposed to. It's just so cool. It's so cool that they are exposed to that, but they're only exposed to it because we expose ourselves to it.
Yes.
And I think, like, if parents are listening to this or watching this, I mean, the best thing we can do as parents is give ourselves grace and understand, like, it's not easy and it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. Like, we're all different.
Yeah. And I think, too, we're extremely adaptable. And I've realized that I don't think I like the 80-20 rule. I like that if you are in this moment, like, don't let it rule your life.
Yeah.
Like, if everyone is having, I don't know, I still wouldn't have a cupcake if everyone was having a cupcake. But if it means that you're going to feel left out, like for our kids too, like if everyone's eating cake, it's like, eat the cake. It's not that detrimental. Just, you know, do better the next day and don't eat it.
Well, too, like your cells aren't going to become cake, eating cake one time at a birthday party.
Correct.
If you eat cake
every day,
and that's like your breakfast, lunch, and dinner,
yes,
you become a cake. I mean,
basically,
it's literally what happens.
Yeah.
And that's like, our food does fuel us. Like, I know this isn't the greatest thing to put in my body, but I enjoy it.
Yes.
It's fun in the moment. I don't have a lot of them. It's not the only thing I drink. So, and I feel fine. If I stop feeling fine, I'll start looking into ways to eliminate different things and figure out what is the thing that made me not feel fine. And that goes back to certain wearables. We would have never known alcohol was as bad for us. We would have known.
Yeah, I think we
would have never came to grips with it. We would have known. I think everyone knows alcohol's not great, but I think when you actually see what it does to your score, like, no one can change that score but me. That's my internal score, right? That's how my body's recovering. It's really interesting to see. Once you see that, you can't unsee it. Like, once the curtain's moved, you've seen it. Well, babe, thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming on the podcast. Maybe we can do this more often and talk about some different topics. If we did this again, what's a topic you would want to talk about?
You know what I think would be interesting is if we took everything that we've ever had to overcome in our health journey, and like for me, I'm thinking MTHFR gene, Epstein-Barr virus. I can't have folic acid because my body absolutely hates it. I have to have clean ingredients. Liver failure, pancreas failure, kidney, like everything. I think it would be cool for us to do, like, this is what we've overcome. Like, it's not just been the, oh, I cleaned up my diet and I started working out and now I'm healthy again. It's like, but do you know what I'm saying?
I love that.
I think that everything between the two of us of what we've gone through, I mean, shoot, even blood sugar for me, like, you would never look at me and be like, you have blood sugar issues, like, ever. But I did. I think there we have a pretty cool story between the two of us of everything that we've overcome.
I love it. Well, let's do it.
Cool.
Let's do it. I'm in. This is like the best day ever. I love getting to talk to you. One, it's always inspiring to hear your take on things and your boldness to share, your boldness to stop me mid-sentence in the middle of the podcast and correct me. I love that. Like, that's what I've always loved about you.
Yes.
So thank you for coming on the podcast, and we will definitely do this.
Thanks for having me.
Again, and we'll talk about some different topics. And I think that's a good one to get started with, or two.
What would you talk about?
I mean, I think it's easy for me to talk about the different tools that we have and what they do for us as a family. I mean, we did that one video where it was like family wellness night, and a lot of families respond to that. And they love that. They're like, this is so cool. It's inspired me to do something I never even would have thought of. Most people think sauna.
I know.
And they think like an old person sitting in a sauna in like a hand towel.
Yeah.
No, like, kids should be exposed to a sauna at a young age.
Absolutely agree. I know, I just pulled up our pictures and there's literally like a juice box sitting into like a sauna cup holder, and then 3 naked babies. I mean, they were little.
Our first sauna?
It was,
That was...
Sayla was 2.
How long? It was 10 years ago?
Yeah. 8 years ago.
9 years
8
ago?
years ago. Yeah.
Wild.
8 years ago. 2, 4, and 6 was when they were exposed to a sauna for the first time.
And here they are now having parties with their friends.
I know.
And introducing their friends to the
Very
sauna
cool.
and the cold plunge.
Yes. Contrast therapy. It should just be on family contrast therapy.
Family contrast therapy.
Yeah.
So we can do that. Look at this, guys. We just put together 2 new podcasts that are going to be coming out soon.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.